Hi everyone. Good morning. Happy Monday. Hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. My name is Malin, and this is I don't know what to call it, Vinyasa power, something like that. And I named it, or I didn't name it. I had a request from one of a dear friend of mine that takes classes both in the studio prior COVID-19, but also here on the YouTube channel. And she goes, I want something fast and furious. And that's how I named it. And here on the channel, I teach very much from the Ashtanga tradition. So I try to look at them as like Ashtanga Vinyasa classes with improv. This is not going to be nothing like it. Today it's going to be a lot of core work, a lot of flows. So we're going to build up different flows, and we're going to hold, especially when we're coming in towards the sun bees, and we're building on that one. We're holding the poses for only 3 breaths, and we build the sequence, and then we're going to flow through it. Even though that we were going to be moving a lot with breath to movement today, so you're going to sort of feel that the breath is going to change. We're still going to try to maintain the Ujjayi pranayama. So if you start noticing that it's going too fast, you can always drop into child's pose and take a little bit of a rest if that's what you prefer. You don't have to do all the poses. It's just suggestions. So if I'm teaching something or suggesting something and you feel like, you know what, that doesn't feel so good, I'd rather do something different, just feel free and add it in, right? There will be some inversions, and again, there are going to be options to what you can do instead. And we just practice really. All right, we enjoy, we listen inwards, we try to stay present in this new meditation. So let's come into a seat, however that might look like for you. Take your hands onto your knees as you sit up tall, and then close your eyes and listen to your breath. Trying deeper breaths. And then open up your eyes, and we're going to start with Nadi Shodhana. So take your index finger and your middle finger together. So you're bringing your pinky and your ring finger. Take a breath in. Close off the right nostril with your thumb and exhale out to the left. Completely exhaling. Now inhale through the left. Completely filling up. Take the ring finger and your little finger, close off the left nostril. Exhale out through the right. Completely exhaling. Start calming the mind. Breathe in right. Close the nostril. Exhale left. Breathe in left. Exhale right. Breathe in right. Exhale left. Keep going on your own a couple of rounds. Really focusing on the inhale and exhale. Coming closer to the present moment. Keep going. Outside world becoming more distance. One more round, making sure you're exhaling out through the right nostril. Put your right hand down to your knee and then transition to the Ujjayi Pranayama. So start breathing in and out through the nose. Contract the back of the throat, keeping the inhale and the exhale the same. Keep the tongue soft, the jaw relaxed. Engage the pelvic floor for your Mula Bandha. And then draw the navel in towards your spine, your Uddiyana Bandha. And then open up your eyes. Maybe if you're sitting up on something, move it out of the way. Bring your knees together. Hug your left arm around your thigh. Right arm comes behind. Inhale, sit up tall, and then exhale, twist, grounding into both sit bones and feet. All right, drawing length through the spine as you're looking over the shoulder. And then inhale, come back to center. Hug your right arm over your shins, left hand behind. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist. Try to move the right left shoulder away from the ear. Belly in as the bandhas are strong. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, extend your feet. Sit up tall, belly in. Exhale, walk your hands forward. Coming into this forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Don't have to be super deep. Just you're getting a nice stretch into your hamstrings, your low back. Bring the chin to the chest. And then inhale, come back up through center. And then come back and lie onto your back so you can sort of roll down, use your core. And then hug your knees into the chest. Take your right foot straight up. Take your right hand, bring your knee outside your rib cage. So just a little happy baby. And you can extend your left leg out. And it doesn't have to be the deepest. One more breath there. And then hug both knees into the chest. And then we're just taking left foot up, bringing the left knee outside the rib cage. Extend your right leg. And breathe. Half happy baby. One more. Bring your knees into the chest. Exhale, lift your head and your shoulders. Extend your left leg out, keeping your right knee into the chest. Take the hands behind your head and then bring your left elbow to the right knee. Exhale, twist. So it's change. So it's nice and slow bicycle crunches. Already starting activating the core. Moving mindfully. 2 more each side. Last one. And then bring your knees into the chest. Keep your shoulders and your head lifted. Squeeze into a little ball. And from here you start rocking along your spine. And then come up into your seat. Keep your hands under in your knee creases. And then extend your feet, just so you let them hover. Don't have to go into full Navasana. Belly in, lift your chest. And then bring your hands up. Lift your gaze and breathe for 5, 4. It's the only time we take 5 breaths. 3, 2, and 1. Cross your ankles, roll over onto your hands and knees. And then step it into high plank. Shoulders over wrist, heels are reaching back, firm up your quads, and feel your pubic bone when it sort of becomes neutral. So you bring it towards the navel and then come forward a little bit onto the toes. Feel that protraction over the shoulder blades. And breathe. 2 more breaths. Last one. And then lower all the way down to the belly. Keep your hands underneath the shoulders, untuck the toes. Inhale, lift up for cobra. Now squeeze your shoulder blades down and back and pull them together. Heart moves forward, legs are engaged, and breathe for 5. Again, here comes the 5 breath. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise up, all 4s, big toes together. Keep the knees wide. Shift your hips towards your heels for child's pose. And make it active. So walk your hands as far forward as you can. Sink your hips back and have an external rotation in your upper arms. That means that your armpits rolls in. And now you try to sink the chest to the floor, head down. So you're stretching into the armpits, side bodies. You keep breathing, belly in. One more. Inhale, rise up, all 4s, tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. You can pedal your feet out. Make sure that the legs are nice and strong. You're lifting the kneecaps, engaging your thighs. Fingers are spreading wide, grounded, and then lift your hips up. A little bit higher. And again, same thing as we did in child's pose. Roll your armpits in. Heart moving towards the toes. The neck is relaxed. Feeling that contraction over the shoulder blades again. One more. Inhale, lift your heels and then walk your feet forward, coming into a forward fold at the top of the mat. And then you can drop the head, look between your legs. You can shake your head. Anything that feels good. Bend into the knees and slowly, gently start rolling, rising. Coming in to Samastiti at the top of the mat. The toe points forward, you're grounding into the 4 corners of the feet. The hips are neutral, you lift your kneecaps. Shoulder blades down the back, palms facing forward, the gaze at the tip of the nose. And then hook the thumbs in front of you. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, reach your arms up and over, gaze towards the thumbs as you're reaching back. Exhale, hinge at your hips, fold forward, interlace your hands behind your back, hand comes up and over the shoulders. Take the hands down to the mat, inhale, lift them, lengthen halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your hand, step your left foot to the back of the mat for runner's lunge. And then step your right foot next to your left, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward into high plank, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, knees, bend your elbows, chest and chin. Inhale, come forward and up for cobra, untuck the toes. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward into a high plank, shoulders over wrists. You can take your knees down if you prefer. Lower down halfway to a push-up. Inhale, press the mat away from you, come to the tops of the feet, roll your shoulder blades back, lift your kneecaps, pressing the 10 toes into the mat. The gaze stays to the tip of the nose. Lift your hips, downward facing dog. Step your left foot between your hands, runner's lunge, and then your right foot next to your left, fold forward. Bend the knees, hook the thumbs, inhale, reach up and back. Straight away, exhale, hinge at your hips, fold forward, interlace your hands behind your back. Take the hands down to the mat, inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, plant your hand, right foot steps to the back of the mat for runner's lunge, and then your left foot next to your right, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward into high plank, shoulders to the wrist. Exhale, knee, bend your elbows, chest and chin. Inhale, come forward and up for cobra. Tuck the toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward into high plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Set your right foot between your hands, runner's lunge. Left foot next to your right, fold forward. Bend the knees, hook the thumbs, inhale, reach up and back. Come to standing, Samastiti. So we're going to take that a little bit faster this time. We're going to take it to 2 more times on each side. So hook the thumbs, bend the knees, inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, hinge at your hips, fold forward, interlace, hand comes up and over. Exhale, hand comes down, lift and lengthen. Exhale, plant your hand, left foot to the back, right foot next to your left, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, knee, chest and chin. Inhale, come forward and up for cobra. Tuck the toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot between your hands. Right foot next to your left, fold forward. Bend the knees, hook the thumbs, inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, fold forward, interlace. Hand comes up and over the shoulders. Take the hands down, inhale, lift and lengthen. Plant your hand, right foot to the back of the mat, runner's lunge. Left foot next to your right, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, knee, chest and chin. Inhale, come forward and up for cobra. Tuck the toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot between your hands, left foot next to your right, fold forward. Bend the knees, hook the thumbs, inhale, reach up and back. Come to standing, Samastiti. 1 more time. Hook the thumbs, bend the knees, inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, fold, interlace your hands. Hand comes down to the mat, inhale, lift and lengthen. Plant your hand, left foot to the back, runner's lunge. Step your right foot next to your left, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, knee, chest and chin. Inhale, come forward and up for cobra. Tuck the toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Left foot between your hands. Right foot next to your left. Fold forward. Bend the knees, hook the thumbs. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, fold. Interlace your hands behind your back. Take the hands down to the mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Plant your hands. Step your left foot to the back. Right foot next to your left. Lift your hips. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, knee, chest and chin. Inhale, come forward and up for cobra. Tuck the toes, lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot between your hands. Right foot next to your left. Fold forward. Bend the knees, hook the thumbs. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, fold. Interlace your hands behind your head. Take the hands down to the mat, lift and lengthen. Plant your hand, right foot to the back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, knee, chest and chin. Inhale, come forward and up for cobra. Tuck the toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Lower down, chaturanga. upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot between your hands. Left foot next to your right. Fold forward. Bend the knees, hook the thumbs. Inhale, reach up and back. Come to standing. Samastiti. Right, so we're going to take Surya Namaskara A. We're going to hold down dog only for 3 breaths. Normally, we hold it for 5. So come back to the breath. Listen in. A couple of variations. First one is traditional. Inhale, reach your arms over your head. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold Uttanasana. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet into high plank. Lower down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now we breathe. Slow down the breath. Exhale for 1. Like coming home. Exhale for 2. Exhale for 3. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend your knees, step your feet forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your arms over your head. Exhale, hands by your side. So listen up, we're going to add now. Inhale, arm comes up. Take your right hand to the left wrist. Exhale, over towards the right. Take a couple extra breaths here, creating that space and length into the left. Feet are grounded. Inhale, come back through center. Change your hands. Exhale, left. You can shift your gaze underneath your arm, evenly pressing into both feet. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. We breathe. 3 breaths. Exhale for 1. Exhale for 2. Exhale for 3. Inhale, lift your heels. Bend your knees, step your feet forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arm comes up. Exhale, hands by your side. Inhale, arm reaches up, listen up. Exhale, bend your elbows to the ribcage. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, lifting chin away from the chest. Keep pulling, belly in, and we breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Reach your arms up and over. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. We breathe. Exhale for 1. Make sure you're rolling your armpits in. Exhale for 2. Exhale for 3. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Step your feet forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arm reaches up. Come to standing. Samastiti. So one more time, last variation of Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, bring your arms up and over. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your right hand under the shoulder, bend the right knee, firmly pressing into the left foot. Bring your left hand up and then draw the crown of the head forward. So you're getting this openness into the hip. Belly in, we breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Take the hand down and then switch. Press into the hand, hip back, inhale, right arm and breathe. Lengthening through the side. 3, 2, and 1. Take the hands down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Exhale for 1. Exhale for 2. Exhale for 3. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, step your feet forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arm reaches up. Come to standing. Samasthiti. I changed my mind. We're going to actually combine the side stretch, cactus arm, and the twist. And then we do step it back into Surayana or into the chaturanga. Right? So find your breath again. Inhale, arm reaches up. Take your right hand. Exhale to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, left. Inhale, rise. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, arm comes up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Plant your right hand. Inhale, left arm. Take your hand down and switch. Inhale, right. Lower it down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Exhale for 1. Exhale for 2. Exhale for 3. Now you're going to inhale, you lift your heels, you're going to bend your knees, and you're going to step your feet outside your hand and lower your booty down towards the heels. So you're coming into a little squat. Just lower it down, Malasana, yoga squat. So try to get the knees into the triceps. Hands to your heart, squeeze it in, lift the chest. Keep lengthening and breathe. Opening up into the hips. We're going to use it. Feeling the stretch into the calves maybe. Two more. Last one. Excuse me. Take the hands down. Inhale, lift your hips. And then heel to your feet. Hip width apart. These fingers around your big toe. Pada Ustasana. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Try to get your hips in line with your ankles, belly in. And then you fold from the hinge or from the hips. Look between your legs. Use your arms. Lift your kneecaps. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Parahastasana. Plant your hands under your feet. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. We breathe. 5. Relax the shoulders. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Take your hands onto your hips. Inhale, come all the way up. Coming into Samastiti. So here we're going to go. We're going to start building our Sun Salute B. And this first round, we're going to hold the poses for 3 breaths. And again, there's going to be inversions in here, but at any time, obviously, you can just skip them. Okay. So find your breath again. Big toes together. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, sit into a chair. All right, sit down deep, neutralize your hips, lift the chest. You can bring your palms together, shift the gaze. We breathe. 3, squeeze into the midline. 2, and 1. And you fold forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Plant your hands. Come up onto the tippy toe. So option here is just to see if you can bend your elbows and lean into the triceps. And you may stay here, pull the belly in, or you lean in, bringing big toes together, and lift your heels in your crow pose. For 3, 2, and 1. Everyone step the feet into a high plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee towards your left tricep. Extend your foot off the mat, roll onto the right hand, and lift your left hand up. So here we are in fallen triangle. You can reach your hand up, so you start stretching into the front side of the body. Getting a little bit of an extension in your back. We breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Take your hand down, knee to the chest. Inhale, three-legged dog. Here comes another option. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right tricep. So bring it forward. You can stay here for those extra 3 breaths, or you're going to bend your elbows, look forward, and lift your back foot up. So you're tipping a little bit. And then plant your foot. Inhale, right leg up and back. Last time, exhale, knee to the chest. Here we go. We step it through. Stay to the ball of your back foot. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Keep lifting the chest, hips are neutral. You have a 90-degree angle in your right knee, and you reach back. Here we go. We breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, press into your right foot, left knee to the chest. One-legged Tadasana. Cross it over. Exhale, sit into a figure 4. Good, and breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, rise back up, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, bring your left leg back. Reach your hands forward. Hand can stay by the ears or by the heart or to your hips. You can take your hands down if you like. Warrior 3, 2, and 1. Take your hands down here. Option again, just step it back into your high plank, or you're going to take your feet up into your handstand. And then chaturanga from there, lower it down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Take a breath in, breath out, just settling in. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, knee to right tricep. Cross your foot off the mat, roll onto the left hand, bring your right hand up, lift your hips. Maybe you're reaching back, stretching into the front side for 3. Strong shoulder, 2, and 1. Take your hand down, knee to the chest. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. So you come forward. Option here is just to bend your elbows. Maybe you lean forward and then lift your right leg up. You're tipping a little bit. Plant your foot, inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, knee to the chest, step it through. Knees over the ankle, you stay to the ball of your right foot. Inhale, bring your arm up. You're in high lunge, sit deep down. Right heel is reaching back, lift the chest, relax the shoulders. We breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, press into the left foot, right knee to the chest. One-legged Tadasana. Cross it over, figure 4. Take the hands to heart and take into a seat. Again, we breathe, opening up into the hip. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, rise, rise. One-legged Tadasana. Exhale, right leg back. Warrior 3. Breathe. One more breath. So take your hands down. Either from here, you take your Vinyasa. Maybe you practice your handstand. You bring it up. And chaturanga from there. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths. Exhale for 1. Exhale for 2. Exhale for 3. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, float your feet forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, Utkatasana. Come to standing. Samastiti. So here we're going to go breath to movement. Right. Settle back in, find the breath. See where you're at, what you need. You take it, or you don't need, you leave it out. Bend the knees, inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hand, come into crow pose. Just for a moment, you lean forward, and then if you jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee, left tricep. Extend your foot, inhale, left arm lifts. Take your hand down, inhale, knee to chest. Three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right tricep, and maybe you tip for a moment. Inhale, lift and lengthen, three-legged. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Exhale, one-legged Tadasana, cross it over, sit down, figure four. Inhale, rise. Exhale, shoot it back, warrior three for a moment. Take the handstand, maybe taking your handstand. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee, right tricep. Fallen triangle, lift your right arm. Exhale, hand comes down, left knee to the chest. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Maybe you tip. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, rise. High lunge. Come into one-legged Tadasana. Cross it over. Exhale, figure four. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior three. Nice and slow. Take the hands down, handstand, maybe chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Breath in, breath out. One more time, breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend your knees, step your feet forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, inhale, Utkatasana. Come to standing. Samastiti. Good, all right. We're going to do it one more time. Breath to movement, settle walking. Big toes together. Bend the knees, inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hand, come into crow pose. For a moment, chaturanga. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, knee left tricep. Fallen triangle. Take your hand down, knee to chest. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, knee, right tricep. Maybe you tap it, maybe you just come into the tip. Inhale, lift and lengthen, three-legged. Exhale, step it through. Rise, high lunge. Exhale, one-legged Tadasana. Cross it over, sit in, figure four. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior three. Take your hand down, either Vinyasa or your handstand. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee, right tricep. Fallen triangle. Take the hand down. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee, left tricep. Maybe you dip. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Knee to chest. Cross it over, sit deep down. Figure four. Inhale, rise, warrior three. Take your hand down, do your handstand hops for that moment. And then take your vinyasa. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take your knees down to the mat. Shift into child's pose for a moment and breathe. Slow down the breath. Take that internal inventory to see where you're at. Body, mind, spirit. Keep breathing. You may stay here in child's pose if you want to keep that as your inversion. Otherwise, you can do whatever inversions you like, for that matter. Otherwise, come into that figure 11. So you're coming into a tabletop. If you have a block and you know that your shoulders are on the tighter end, you can put the block between your hands like this. That's going to sort of help you to stabilize the shoulders a little bit. Tuck the toes, lift your knees and hips. So now you're in dolphin pose or down dog B. You can stay here. You can reach your heels back, stretching into the shoulders, hamstrings. This might be a good place for you to be. You can also try the idea of lifting one leg, so you come high up onto the left toe. You do the same thing with your right. Or if you're practicing pincha, load your feet up between 5 and 10 breaths. So take your time wherever you are. If you're on your hands or your forearms, make sure you're squeezing your legs into the midline, pressing into the forearms, pressing through the shoulders. And you breathe. And when you completed, make your way back into downward facing dog. And then child's pose. And make your way back into downward facing dog. And from here, you're going to jump through to a seat. And come back into boat pose. This time, you can bring your feet up and lift your chest. Belly in and bring your hands out. Breathe into the midline and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down into low boat and start fluttering your feet. We breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back up. Oops, boat pose. You can bend your knees if you need to. We breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down into low boat and start fluttering. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back last time. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, low boat, flutter your legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees into the chest, hug it in, roll over onto your hands and knees, step it into high plank, lower down, chaturanga, take a long upward facing dog. Just stay here. Maybe you can shift from one hand to another, stretching out the hip flexor, and then lift your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, lift the chest, step your foot through, and then just lower your left knee down for a moment. From here, you can come to the inside. Nice. Stretching out front hip flexor just for a moment. Good, and then take your knee down, come back up onto the hands. Inhale, three-legged dog. And then exhale, take your foot down. So let's just do the same thing on the other side before we get back into our sun salute seat. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. And then take your knee down. And again, we're back into Vinyasa. Maybe you come down to the forearms. Tucking into toe, lifting the knees. See how it feels. See where you're at. And then take your knee down, come back up onto your hands. Inhale, three-legged dog. And then lower your foot down. Here we go. All right, inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, knee to the chest, step your foot through between your hands, spin your back heel down, heel to arch alignment. Inhale, rise up into warrior two, so Virabhadrasana. Sit deep down, so knees over the ankle. You pull your heels together and drop the left hip down. Arm comes out, steady gaze over the middle finger. We take 3 breaths. Exhale for 1. Exhale for 2. Exhale for 3. Now flip your palm, reverse your warrior. So you draw length and space into the side and breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, rise up, either forearm onto the thigh or take your hand down, either inside, outside, you decide. But try to not dump down, but sort of pull your heels together and you're stretching into the inner thighs. Get the right hip underneath you, spin the chest open, bring your left arm up and over, gaze to the fingertips and breathe. For 3, 2, and 1. Look down. Inhale, rise all the way up, straightening out your front knee. Reverse. So coming into sky archer. Again, breathing and lengthening. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, rise back up, bend into the front knee. Take the hand in front of your right foot. And then launch yourself forward. Half moon pose. You keep lengthening, stacking left hip on top of your right. Bring the hand up and over. And breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Bend back into the back knee and then step into a big star. And from here, you're just going to turn to the back of the mat, coming into runner's lunge. And then inhale, you're going to come up into a standing split. For a moment, just opening up into the legs. Exhale, tuck your right knee behind your left, lift the chest for Shiva. We breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, standing split. Step your right foot to the back of the mat. Inhale, left leg lifts, 3-legged dog. So listen up. Exhale, you remember this. Right, left knee, right tricep. Extend your foot. Here we go. The sun B. Fallen triangle. Take the hand down. Knee to chest. Inhale. 3-legged dog. Exhale. Knee. Left tricep. Bend your elbows maybe and do the little tip. Inhale. 3-legged dog. Exhale. Knee to the chest. Step your foot through between your hands. Inhale. Rise up. High lunge. Exhale. Knee to the chest. Cross it over. Take a seat. Maybe you stay, take extra breath, or you take your hand down, hook right foot around your left tricep, lean in. Maybe you float it up into Galavasana. 3, 2, and 1. Step it back, chaturanga. Or come out from figure 4. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe. Inhale, left leg lifts again. Exhale, knee to the chest, step it through. Spin your back heel down. Inhale, rise up. Warrior 2. Heel to arch alignment. Dropping that bottom hip down. Steady gaze over the middle finger. Relax the shoulders, we breathe. 3. Legs are strong, bandhas are on. 2. And 1. Reverse and breathe. 3. 2. And 1. Inhale, rise back up, forearm onto the thigh, or take your hand down, extended side angle, right arm up and over, and breathe, keep reaching. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, look down, inhale, rise, straightening out your left knee, reach your left hand up, sky archer. 3, 2, And one, inhale, rise back up. Bend into the front knee, left hand in front of your left foot. Launch yourself forward, picking back foot off the mat. Stacking hip on hip, floating top hand up. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Bend into the back knee. Step your right foot back. Open up into a start. And then just take your hand down, coming into the runner's lunge. And then lift your left leg up and back. Standing split. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, left knee behind your right. Lift your chest, Shiva squat. Stay low. 3, 2, and 1. Hand comes down. Inhale. Step your left foot to the back of the mat. And then right leg up and back. 3-legged dog. Remember, exhale, knee, left tricep. Extend your foot, fall in triangle. Take the hand down, knee to chest. Inhale, 3-legged. Exhale, knee, right tricep. Maybe you stay, maybe you tip. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Exhale, 1-legged Tadasana. Cross it over, exhale, take a seat. You may stay here, you come to the warrior 3 maybe, or you take your hands down, hooking left foot around your right tricep. You lean in, maybe here it is. Dalavasana for 3, 2, and 1. And then step it in to your Vinyasa. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. And take your knees down to the mat for a moment. So this is our sun salute C, all right? So you're noticing that we were building from the beginning and sort of a new sequence, and we took the sun B at the very end, right, when we're facing the back, all right? So we're gonna try to do this again, and we're gonna move with the breath. So it's breath to movement, so it really becomes this moving meditation, all right? So make sure you're breathing in within your own space. And then you make your way back, downward facing dog. So here we go. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to chest, step it through. Inhale, rise, warrior 2. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, rise, extended side angle. And then inhale, rise up, straightening out your right knee, sky arch. Inhale, rise, half moon pose. And step your left foot back. Walk through to that big star, frame your foot, and then inhale, left leg up, right leg up. Exhale, tug the knee, lift the chest, Shiva squat. Take the hands down, right foot back, inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, knee, right tricep. And then come into the fallen triangle. Take the hand down, knee to chest, inhale, 3-legged. Exhale, knee, left tricep, maybe you tip. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, rise, high lunge, knee to the chest. Sit in, figure 4. Take the hands down, or you step it in to your Vinyasa. Take your flying pigeon. You can roll it out. Take your Vinyasa. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. If you don't see that, you have to go back in the recording. All right, inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to chest, step it through. Inhale, rise, warrior 2. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, rise, extended side angle. Inhale, come back up, sky arch. Inhale, rise, half moon pose. Take it now, it's nice and slow, still listening to the breath. And then through that big star, framing your foot to the front of the mat. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, Shiva squat. Take the hands down, left foot steps back. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee, left tricep. Falling triangle.
Take the hand down, knee to chest, inhale, three-legged. Exhale, knee, left tricep. Maybe you tip. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Knee to chest. Cross it over, sit down. Figure four, here it goes again. Kalavasana, step it through. And then chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. And breathe. Take a moment. We'll do it one more time. Now you know where you're going, right? You know the sequence. I'm still here to guide you. When you have the breath, the abundance, and you're ready, inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, rise, warrior two. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, rise, extended side angle. Rise up, sky archer. Inhale, rise, half moon pose. And then through the big star, framing left foot. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, tuck the knee, lift the chest, Shiva. Take the hands down, right foot to the back. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, knee, right tricep. Fallen triangle. Take the hand down, knee to chest. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, knee, left tricep. Maybe two. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, rise. Knee to the chest. Cross it over. Figure four. Maybe warrior three. Maybe you're coming into Galavasana. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, rise, warrior two. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, rise, extended side angle. Come up, straightening out your front knee. Sky archer, half moon pose. Travel through the big star, frame the front foot, and then inhale, left leg lift, standing split. Exhale, Shiva squat, lift your chest. Plant your hand, left foot to the back, inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee, left tricep, fallen triangle. Take the hand down, knee to chest, inhale, three-legged. Exhale, knee, right tricep, stay or tip. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Knee to chest, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, cross it over, sit down. Figure four. Maybe warrior three, or here it comes, Galavasana again. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come down onto child's pose again and breathe. Take it deep and slow. And when you're ready, make your way back to downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, lift the knees. And breathe. Belly in. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend your knees, step your feet forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold big toes together, bend the knees. Inhale, Utkatasana. All right, squeeze into the midline, neutralize your hips, gaze up, we breathe. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay into your chair, hands to your heart, shift your weight into the right foot. Bring your left knee into the chest and then step your foot back, coming into high lunge. Stay low into the right knee, bring your hands up, and then lift your chest. We breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sweep your arms behind you, Dekasana, arm belly in, shoulder blades together, and then launch yourself forward back to warrior 3. Have arms behind you, legs are strong for 3 or 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step your left foot back. Inhale, rise up, toes out, sit in goddess pose. Take the hands to the inner thighs and breathe. One more. Inhale, bring your hands up, spin up onto the right toe, come back. High lunge, lift your chest, heels reaching back. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Float your arms back, squeeze your shoulder, right leg is engaged, and then launch yourself forward, warrior 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step your foot back, inhale, rise up, big star, exhale, goddess pose. This time, lift your right heel off the mat, sit down low, hips are under, or tailbone drops down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your heel down, lift your left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the heel down, now both up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, heel comes down. Inhale, rise. Frame your foot. Step into high plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward into high plank. Take your right hand under your heart. You can drop your right knee. Roll into side plank. Lift to the side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back into high plank. Hands under the heart. Roll onto the left side. Again, you can drop the knee down. Supported side plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your hand down. High plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to chest. Take your shin down, thigh and sit bone. You can prop yourself up. All right, we're going to slow it down. Try to roll that left hip down, side bodice long, and start folding. And breathe. And come up onto your forearms, onto your hands. Roll onto the right hip, left leg comes in front. Keep your foot to the inner thigh. and bring your knee down. Sit up tall and then exhale, you fold forward. Try to keep the side bodies long. Yanushasana. And twist over the left leg a little bit. Inhale, come all the way up. Bring your knee into the chest and then cross it over. And then hug your knee in. Or you take your left hand up, hook your elbow. Sit up tall and then exhale, twist. We'll breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come forward. Now you're going to take your right foot and you're going to take the foot. So you roll onto the left hip and just take the foot outside your right hip. You can take the calf muscle and you externally rotate, and you have an internal rotation into the inner thigh. You sit up tall. If this bothers your knee, you can get a block. So you get a little bit your hips elevated. There's no point you want to have pressure in that knee. Take the hands behind you. You can bend your left knee. You lift your hip, and then you do the little tuck. So you start feeling a stretch into the quad. If you're up onto the block, quickly you're going to go, that's me. Not going any further than that, but you will keep going. You lift your hip and you tuck. Keep going. Breathe. 2 more breaths. And then release, and then make your way up. So from here, just take your hands in front of you, right? And you're going to step your right foot back, and then your shin, thigh, and sit bone comes up. You just take and pinch into the other side. You set yourself up. Use the props if you need to elevate your hips, especially if the knee is bothering you, and then you fold forward. See if you can soften. Few more breaths. And then come up onto the forearms, onto the hands, and then roll onto the left hip and bring your right leg out in front of you. So Yanushasana again. Bring the foot to the inner thigh. Knees falling to the side, toe points forward, and you fold as much as you can. You can try to twist a little bit over. So you're trying to have your shoulders evenly over your front leg. And then inhale, come all the way up, bring the knee into the chest, step it over, hug the knee in, sit up tall, and then twist. Or maybe you take the hand, you hook it, you sit up and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, look forward, and then step your foot back, roll onto the right hip, and then just take your left foot outside your left hip, and then move the calf muscle if you need. You can bend the knee, sit up onto a block, whatever you feel that is good for you, where you need to be. You keep traveling as far back. And slowly start working your way up. And bring the soles of the feet together in front of you. Try to connect the other part of the feet and bring your feet as close up as you can. Take your hands or your thumbs to the ball of, like under the big toe there. And bend your elbows and bring them to the rib cage. And then inhale, you lift up. You lift through the chest and pull yourself forward. So you might be here, and this is exactly where you need to be. You can just drop the chin to the chest, or you start folding forward. Just meeting the asana where you're at. And then inhale, come all the way up. Bring your knees together. And from here, just roll down onto your back. Releasing to the chest. And then extend your feet out long. We have arrived. We are in Shavasana. So let go of the breath, completely filling up. Open mouth, let it go. Return to the natural breath. And start deepening the breath. Stretch out long. Bringing the knees to the chest and then come up into a seat. Sit up tall. Let your hands rest to your knees. Close your eyes for a moment and listen to your breath. Just rest, recognize how you have moved. Breathing. You have connected with yourself, in your body, in your mind. Take the hands to the heart. Namaste. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next time. Tomorrow, I think I'm recording my 100 class here on YouTube since this Corona started. So if you're up for it, 9 a.m., we are playing Vinyasa. It's going to be Ashtanga Vinyasa style. Take care, everyone. Bye.